Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be summarizing the latest live stream. Lots of things happening, some good, lots of dubious, and some just bizarre, but overall fairly interesting month, let's say. Before I get to anything else, I did want to mention though that towards the end of the stream it generally kind of felt that there were some nasty comments made towards the community, referring to parts of the community that, for instance, were not particularly happy recently with Kabam as the best parts of humanity. But all right, I mean, if that's how Kabam wants to talk with the players, then sure, let's move on. First things first, the compensation's live and everybody's mail. The compensation's good, I'm not going to say anything bad about it. Titan X is great, 7-star relics great, 36 tons great, tier 7 basics fine. Yeah, so it's a good compensation. Not gonna dig on that at all. I'm gonna make a video opening my tiny nexus and kind of highlighting it again. Then we do know that the new saga is going to be the Founders Saga. It's going to basically be the Idol Saga. So new Saga Chase Champion, it's going to be Imperiosa. New Idol Chase, special rotating Saga boost, Saga themed raids, Saga Sale, but of course, special incursions event, Saga incursions event. So there's going to be like two types of incursions, I suppose. Alliance War Encounter Showcase. So that's going to be, again, a W Showcase, which, you know, typically is a fine little thing. Saga-themed meta events and more. Sure. 7-star Stealthy is coming to the game, and he's going to be the Saga Chase Champion. So I do think this is kind of like a W Saga Chase Champion. This is the type of champion that people will actually want to chase. The way you will be chasing him is going to be, you're going to be opening these minion crystals. You'll have 0.1% chance to give you a 7-star stealth suit flat out, but 99.9% chance to give you one of these guys. Sentinel bots, anti-venomoid symbiotes. And I think they're kind of neat. I'll be honest, I haven't done too much with the Deadpool leads that we got a while back, but in general, I think collecting new 2-stars again is kind of cool. If only we had stuff to do with them. If Kabam actually made content for 2-star champions, I think this would be awesome. This would be great and fun and interesting, like, you know, a special event type thing. But realistically, I haven't had a need to use 2-star champions, so I still haven't even read what most of these do. So here we can see a bit of Stealth Suit Spidy in the action. And he's going to be nuking things, for sure. I know a lot of people are going to be very happy for it, especially because you do have a guaranteed avenue of acquiring him. Now, obviously, if you will want to dupe him, you will have to spend likely or get incredibly lucky or have an awakening gem. But I'm sure that we're going to see this guy, you know, nuking things in the contest. Should synergize quite well with some of the relics that could potentially make him sturdier as well. So there we go. So the way we're going to be getting these crystals, I suppose, it's going to be incursions, it's going to be, you know, every month event quests, and so on and so forth. It's kind of the same thing that we collected the Mr. Fantastic thingies. I don't know exactly how many need in order to get him to I don't think it's written. Oh, you need to open 50 of these in total. And as we can see, you know, you got 22, 30, 40. You can earn 50, maybe a few more than 50, but you can basically have to do anything because there isn't much more than 50. First glance 25, 35, 36, 39, 40. It's like 54 that you can earn by the looks of it. So Imperiosa is going to be the new Idol champion. I don't think we know the class yet, but looks kind of cool. To be honest, looks like I don't even know, Mystic. Looks, if anything, she definitely looks Mystic, but I don't know what class she's going to be. Anyway, the Essence, obviously, we're already starting to acquire that. Adaptive difficulty updates. I'm not going to touch much on this, but, you know, there was this whole dev diary post about it. Still think it's absolute BS that they do not have a timeline in order for people not to do the classic difficulty and be able to do the Elder difficulty straight up. But, you know, they're going to be adjusting that. Elder's Marks updates, again, we kind of know that. We're going to be able to exchange 15 energy for 90 Elder's Marks. It's going to be kind of a handy way to use your excess energy, I suppose, to kind of like stack up an Elder's Marks. And we're going to, at Season 34, we're going to have the unranked matches, which is kind of cool. Unique Food of Thought. So 17.74% of the Battle Realm got infected with the hunger. I actually would have thought it would be a bigger number, but fair enough. But the entire point is you're going to be able to pick whether you want to be one of the infected and spread the infection, or you want to be trying to cure everybody. And there's going to be available 2 realm events. One is going to be for people who want to cure everybody. One's going to be for people who want to infect everybody. And you're going to be able to earn also 2 different rewards there, as you know you would with realm event. We do not have exact details of that, but fair enough. Also, hunger and cure, you will spread hunger or provide cure. 2 competing realm events compete daily solo objectives for points. Gift infected summoners the cure. Whichever side succeeds determines the rewards. But you know, I'm sure both of the sides will get the rewards fully. There's going to be saga boosts, and I do believe that there are going to be 2 different saga boosts. Again, a dormant wire is granting 80% critical damage rating and 15% crit resist for 10 seconds. This ability starts on 10-second cooldown and repeats the cooldown each time it expires. Fair enough, but again, these boosts typically are in the areas of the game where it doesn't matter too much. Another big thing is that Steve is back. Steve and 3-star Symbiote champions are going to be doing the incursion run. Basically, supercharge your Symbiote and move through zones. Sounds fun. Absolutely no objection here. Stay tuned on the forums for full details. And here you go. There is a forum post made already for it. I'm going to break it down in a separate video. But basically, we're going to get to use Steve again. Which is kind of nice. Spider-Man's amazing Realm 2 Reliance Super Season started. The Realm event, I'll be honest, it's kind of bad. The Realm event doesn't tickle my fancy. It's fairly underwhelming. To me, at the least. But, you know, fair enough. But there's going to be bounty missions starting on October 8th. And hopefully they're going to get some decent rewards. You're going to get these daily Bugle bounty missions. And there's going to be elite bounties. And you're going to be earning rewards along the way. Fair enough. Battlegrounds Alliance Season 33 is going to be the 3rd anniversary season, which is going to, you know, have some extra rewards. Extra rewards are always welcome. So again, this is a W as far as I'm concerned. Then our signature stones, some Titan shards, some TSM basic fragments. Cool. Like nothing kind of objectionable here at all. Additionally, joining the base pool in December is going to be Isophene. So this is going to be the first of the idol champions entering the base pool, and other idols to follow in subsequent rotation. So that means every 3 months the next idol is going to enter with every Titan Crystal refresh change until all 4 of them have entered. And again, this is a good thing. This first of all gives us clarity when these champions are going to enter. And second of all, even if you have these idol champions, with the exception of Isophene, I think most of the people have them unduped unless you spend substantial amounts of money in the game. For instance, my Solvark is unduped, my Lumatrix is unduped. Not that I think that dupe abilities are like the best in the world, but it would still be nice to dupe them, and them being in a base pool is a good thing. But here's the big thing. In December, these guys are also entering the base pool. So Medusa, Black Panther, Sentry, Purgatory, Sentinel, Deadpool X-Force, Calopsidian, Sabretooth, Anti-Venom, Vision, Night Rusher, Dr. Voodoo, Carnage, Civil Warrior, Gwenpool, Invisible Woman, Ultron, Nightcrawler, Captain Marvel, Mr. Sinister. All of them entering the base pool in December, which I think is great. Because again, I know some of you have barely any of these champions, and many of you are still missing a lot of them, like myself, for instance. I know many of these, like Black Panther, I have unduped. Purgatory, I have unduped. And then we're going to have, like, Vision that I have unduped, and I don't have Dr. Voodoo, and so on and so forth. So, this, to me, at the very least, makes the base full crystal better. Because I will have some more champions, you know, that I would want or would be new champs for me, like Carnage, Civil Warrior. Like, I don't have them at all. Many of these, again, as I said before, are unduped and would be first-time dupes. So this is making the base full crystal slightly more interesting, which is good, because I, in one of my previous videos, kind of made the point that, you know, I don't care about 7-star shards too much, because there's like 1 or 2 champions them after, basically. So this, good. As well as idol champions entering. Again, reminder about the November 8th and 9th Summoner Fest. Here are the people who will be attending, because there are a lot of people who either didn't get a visa or were not approved for the things that they have said or the opinions that they have held, and so on and so forth. So, fortunately, not many of the names that you could have wanted or expected to see there, but best of luck everybody participating. So Dracula. Now, Dracula seemed quite interesting. That is a thing that made me very worried about Dracula immediately. This is not a commentary on whether Dracula is going to be good or bad. I'm just making sure that there's no voice. But the point being is, with Dracula, in the deep dive, you were encouraged to slow down your combo, and that effectively is a recipe for getting parried. So that immediately made me very much so worried. Other than that, there are plenty of things that I do like about him. Not entirely sure about his defensive capability from what was, discussed. I think he's going to be more of an offensive champion. Could be wrong about it. But, we'll see. We obviously can't write off a champion before it has actually arrived. He has like a very low passive slow, so he should be quite good against Thanos. He does have like nullifies and things alike, so probably he's going to be decent against Serpent too. Maybe, we'll see. But it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this... Again, this was quite scary, but anyway, so that's Dracula, basically. Immune to heal block, very long degen that becomes dire when you basically light interrupt the opponent. Very long passive slow from special 1, fear passive on special 2, nullify on specials, passive bleeds, invisibility when hitting block, satisfying gameplay loop. I think that invisibility on hitting block might be his big defensive mechanic, because you never really want to hit his block or let him hit your block. So whenever you parry, I think we'll see how it works out. Need to definitely see more. I didn't kind of like get a good gist of whether he's going to be good or bad. At the very least, I wasn't like sold that he will be great. And Franken-Castle, again, there are some things that in the showcase I didn't necessarily like, how you effectively bet on your unstoppable to land in heavies quicker, and the fact that he's going to be unstoppable a lot. I know. Looks cool though. I do like it. Obviously, we do need the deep dives fully out, and we do need the ability description, and we do need to see the gameplay. As far as like the champion design and everything else, I do like them. I hope they're good. I hope they're very, very good. Let's see. So Franken-Castle will have immunity to poison, petrify, and spectre, innate willpower mastery, and he's gonna have permanent rage debuff, so he's gonna always be covering chip damage. Unstoppable machine, doesn't idle, incinerates on special 2, berserk passives for extra damage, undying passive from special attacks, and crush to break the opponent's block. Again, this does read kind of like a defender more so than an attacker, but again, we'll see where we go with that. Undying update in general now will include power stings and all damaging effects, was previously only direct damaging effects. This update applies to Morbius passive as well, and that basically is an indirect small buff to Morbius and the undying effects themselves, where you cannot get KO'd by power stings or the dots themselves. You can still lose health, you can't get KO'd by that. A fairly random twist of surprise, Super-Skrull is getting a buff, and obviously will come to the game as a 7-star because of it at some point soon. And kind of fine with that. I actually liked Super-Skrull as champion. I always thought he could have been good. He was not good enough. And we'll see what's changed in a second here. So it's basically a value tune-up, but it's less fury required for no fists, no flames against tech champions. So he will have access to no flames if opponents incinerate immune, like Penny Parker, for instance. Duration of the converted buffs has increased, so it's going to be easier to manage his rotation. Special 2 incinerates duration reduced for quicker bursts. Added special lock immunity. Other minor changes will, he will have passives instead of debuffs on his altar and such. And less frustrating attack, more value on defense. We'll see how it works out, but it's kind of cool, unexpected, and that update is going to be live. Sorry, that buff is going to be live with the update. Additionally, we do have new Spider-Man, Pavitr, coming to the game. He's going to be the double track champion that is going to start on October the 8th. And I'm not sure how I feel about another Spider-Man in game, but you'll be away. You can trade him in from the track starting November the 5th with the milestone boosters December the 31st. Without, he's going to be a champ whose arena is in December. So Mystic Spidy coming to the game. Neutralizes opponents during their special attacks. Places Spider Seal buffs to ramp. And flexible special gameplay with multiple web traps. We'll see. Again, I know there's going to be a ton of people who are happy that he's coming. I have said every time I get a new Spider character, I'm kind of like, another one? But fine, you know, I'm not going to harp on that too much. He was quite cool in the movie anyway, so fine. We're getting more relics. We're not just getting more relics. We're going to get a ton of more relics, like Dr. Doom, like Apocalypse, like Morbius and like whatnot. And you guessed it. There's going to be a timed exclusive pool. There's going to be like a sales event. Unit and cash offers. And all the other stuff. So this is already the territory that kind of like makes me head explode. But sure. Why not? Whatever. Now this thing, I think, is the dumbest thing that I hope. Like, this thing genuinely infuriated me. Basically now, Kabam's going to be selling the first editions, or limited edition. So first appearance champions. And if you ever played any TCG, like, you know, when a new booster pack came out, and if you bought it immediately, you get a first edition card that was like inherently more valuable. They're trying to do that with the champions, which honestly made me very mad in stream, because with all the shit happening, like, there are several issues that I take with this. The first one was like, with all the crap happening, like, this is what I think is like needed in the game. This to me kind of demonstrates complete misalignment of priorities, or like reading the room, or being able to identify with the player base. First iteration of this feature will be released next month with Dracula and Franken-Castle, obtained with good old-fashioned RNG. There's nothing good about RNG, first of all. Or champion acquisition purely through RNG. Grandmaster's Grace 7-star pools will not have the first appearance cosmetic. These champions will have rainbow all over them. They're going to be rainbowy. Good value champions in a way that isn't tied to power. At launch, limited edition champions will be tied to new champion release crystals with first appearance re-release crystals and the first crystal run. We plan to use this system for engagement-based achievements in the future as well. For example, complete X new content in Y amount of time and you get a limited edition. It's successful. We will explore more cosmetic options such as customized pro. It's basically Kabam digging another way to make money. And here's the cool thing. Now this is, you know, not bad. Everybody is gonna get a free SIG 200 7-star Miles Morales first appearance. You know, getting a SIG 200 7-star for free. Yeah, cool. I'd have hoped he would get a little bit of a tune-up, but I know Nick is going to be very happy about it. But, you know, if you like Miles Morales, this is great news for you. But, you know, overall, you know, fine. All Summoners Thronebreaker Plus will receive first appearance as Miles Morales via in-game message. This will be the only time first appearance Miles will be obtainable. Miles will arrive to you at SIG 200. I mean, like, that is good. However, first thing is, I don't like the cosmetic change. Like, the whole rainbow thing happening in the background. Aesthetically, and it's like, my one ask for Kabam would be, if I can please switch this off. Because I don't like it. I don't think it makes it look better or more valuable or cooler or anything of the sort. As well, especially because this will affect the profile pictures. If your first appearance Baron Zemo or something, like, I just think it's dumb, unnecessary, and I think it makes the game look worse, frankly. And again, just to reiterate the point, I think it's dumb as fuck. Right. Now on the better news, Radiance update. Turns out basic catalyst price is dropped down from 125k to 100k, and there's going to be a few more updates. There's going to be tier 3 class alloy added to the Radiant store. Omega Days champion selector is going to be added to the Radiant store. One-time purchase only type of item. Tier 6 class catalyst will have the price dropped as well, which is kind of neat, so that's obviously good. There's going to be a bigger Glory Store update, also launching on October the 8th. New items, tier 7 basic catalysts in Glory Store, great. And there's going to be basically increased quantities, decreased costs, lots of updates. We don't have full details of it, but you know, nothing bad about that. Act 6 update, this is also a good thing. Launching this month's Massive Act 6 updates are ready to launch, retuning some of the difficult nodes, you know, making it easier in general, but everybody's going to get compensation, not only people who have done it within the last 3 or 6 months or something like that. So everybody's going to get, you know, some extra rewards from this, which is awesome. And also, if you have done the original version, you're going to have a separate profile picture. And that's basically... Oh, wait, there's more. There's more that they kind of just skipped over, but Special 3 skip is going to be enabled in all of the modes right now. And that's cool. That'll make a whole bunch of champions more viable in Battlegrounds, like, you know, Dr. Dooms or Destroyers or Symbiote Supreme. So all for it, sure thing. Not bad at all. Like that. Prestige top 30 is going to go live in AQ. There's going to be, not next month, the month after, a new side event format, side quest format again. And there we go. That is basically everything, I believe, unless I missed something. I think we went over just about everything. Yeah, that is next month. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about